Oh, people, do you ever have one of those days when you're traveling where the universe seems to be sending you like little challenges to say, oh, you think you're in a good mood? Well,
wait for this.
I'm Morgan from the Very Unofficial Travel Guides. I've been making travel videos for over 15 years of popular and not so popular tourist destinations to give you a very honest, unofficial look at what it's like to be there. And I also wrote 2 books with real, true travel stories about things like today that have happened to me around the world. One is Getting Stitches on a Cruise Ship, and my newest book is called Places Please. If you want to give me a little extra help, they're available on Amazon now. So you may notice that I have water in my hair, and wasn't planning on taking a shower, but this is what happened. And by the way, there's just a story time video. You're not gonna learn anything important. It's just pure entertainment purposes, and maybe you can laugh at my misfortune. I'm here on the island of Gran Canaria, staying in the Abora Catarina, I think that's the name of it, resort. Beautiful day outside, beautiful view from our balcony. I definitely cannot get sick of this. This is amazing. And one of the main goals of this trip was to improve my tennis game. I play in my club at home. I'm on 2 different teams. Playing tennis is one of my favorite things to do, and basically the only thing I do to stay in shape anymore. Ooh, water just dropped down my face. And so far it's been going really well, and I'm very happy with our trainer and the courts and everything where we're training. However, I don't have like 5 different, let's say, tennis outfits. I don't even have like really enough sporty clothes for 5 training sessions, and then we also have matches that we're playing. So it's like you need a lot of workout clothes, and I just don't have that many. So today I decided it's time to hand wash some clothes, which is something that's really easy. I've done it very often, but let me show you the first challenge that I had. Usually I just throw the clothes in the sink, fill up the sink with some water and some soap from just the hotel, and let it sit for a while, and then I rinse it with fresh water and, just sort of rinse it until there's no more suds, and then hang them up. Easy enough. Well, this thing, what do you call this in English? The stopper doesn't work. So the water just drains through, and the sink is very shallow anyway, so that was a problem. So my plan B was to wash them here in the shower. I've done this before too. You just sort of lay them out in the shower, take the shower head and just spray them and spray them and spray them, and then maybe make some suds with the soap on your hand, throw it down into the clothes, mix them all up again, and then spray them, spray them, spray them. All that part of the plan worked just fine. Here's where it went wrong. So after I was finished rinsing, I would pick up like the shorts, sort of wring them out a little bit and hang them up on that thing. Wait a second, I had to change the frame rate so the lights weren't so flashy. I was rinsing them out, hanging up on this thing as a little hook, pick up something else, rinse it out, hang it up on the hook. And when everything was rinsed and wrung out a little bit, I thought, okay, now I'm just gonna grab all the stuff and take it out to the balcony to hang it up, because there's a nice little miniature clothesline on the balcony, which is perfect because the sun in the afternoon here is very intense, and the stuff dries in like 10 minutes. Thanks, universe. So I grabbed all the clothes, and while I was taking them off of this little thing here, they got hooked on this, and then this thing started spraying water all over me. I didn't want to take a shower. I just took a shower. And to make me feel even worse, the wall here is shaming me. Save water. Save the planet. What do you have to say about this? So yeah, that was one of the things today that have been just like a minor hiccup and everything going smoothly. Definitely not a tragedy, not a reason to complain, but just one of those moments where I thought, oh, come on, really? Does this have to be happening right now? And the other one is, we're staying at an all-inclusive resort. That means that breakfast, lunch, and dinner is included in the price in a big buffet restaurant. Also drinks, beer, wine, soft drinks, coffee, everything's included. And because this is an intense week with a lot of physical activity, I thought, all right, in the beginning of the week, I'm gonna get a nice massage, and that will help me make it through to the end of the week, injury and relatively pain-free. Unlike on cruise ships, which is something that I do a lot, the massage prices here in the city where I am on the island of Gran Canaria are very affordable. Most of the places offer an hour massage for 60 euros, which is even cheaper than back in Germany, and hopefully they're good. But so we had training this morning, and came back to the hotel, and I thought, all right, well, if we're back to the hotel at 12, I can have lunch from 12 to 1, then I'm gonna book my massage for 2 o'clock because then I'll have enough time to get the food digested. Very important before a good massage. And then I can just sashay over to the massage studio and they can put their elbows in my back and get all those knots out. However, that plan didn't work because lunch doesn't start until 1 o'clock. There is a 24-hour snack bar, but as far as like basically vegetarian selections go, and I know this is part of my problem because I'm such a picky eater, this is what I came up with for my lunch. And this is disappointing because the lunch buffet is so good and very tasty with a lot of different fun things to try. And this for lunch was pretty disappointing, but I can't eat lunch at 1 o'clock and go to the massage at 2. That's tempting fate. Not gonna try it. Like I said, none of these things are huge problems that the universe should be aware of or care about, but it's just kind of the way my day's going, and I wanted to share it with you, and I'd be interested to know the last time you were traveling or on any sort of trip that you were on. Did you ever have a day where like a bunch of little things went wrong and then you thought,
okay, where's the hidden camera here?
I'd be interested to hear your stories in the comments below, and I hope you check back here soon. I'm Morgan from the Very Unofficial Travel Guides. Bye-bye.